here, even though I literally put all this up so that I could film here. It's because the lighting is terrible here. The rumors are true. Everything you've heard, all the stories you've heard are true. This is the start of another reading challenge, the 200 pages per day reading challenge. The last time I did this, you guys loved it. Also, you guys are like so shocked. The comments were like, oh my gosh, like 200 pages, like that's so much. I don't know why I was so delulu in my last video thinking that 200 pages is like not a lot. It is a lot. I don't know why I decided to do it again, especially because that was during the summer. But now, I'm in grad school and I'm gonna be doing this challenge. I'm filming this intro after I finish the challenge because once again, I was skeptical I would not be able to finish. Happy to report that I did in fact successfully finish this by the skin of my teeth, the hair on my chinny chin chin. Don't know how I did that because I was also studying for midterm this week. I had a game plan. Of course, I always had a book going on my Kindle, but then I also got an audiobook through my phone so that anytime I go to the gym and if I'm walking somewhere, I can keep reading and it will like save me time. Just like last time, I needed to do girl math. I needed to convert pages into percentage into pages. That's how I counted the pages. Grade 7 math. Shout out. You can check my math if you want. Don't do it though. 200 pages per day. I feel like it sucks the life force out of me every single time. But you guys can watch. Good morning everyone. It's 7:30 a.m. Guys, my game plan for this is that I'm gonna try to read as much as I can while I'm gymming and walking through audiobooks. I get all my audiobooks through the library. Kind of wanted like a fall vibe. So I ended up downloading 2 audiobooks, so we have 2 options to choose from. This one is a fantasy, which I thought like that was like a bit vibey. Rose of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ngan. And I wanted to read this book for a really long time because it just seemed so intriguing to me because it's like the classic trope. Well, first of all, it's Asian. And second of all, it's a classic trope of like girls being taken to like married off to the king. That trope. And normally what happens, like the girl falls in love with like either the king who she's like supposed to kill or something. But in this case, 2 of the girls who are chosen end up falling in love with each other. So it's like forbidden love. And I was like, that is so damn juicy. I need to read that immediately. I think I'm gonna start with Rose of Paper and Fire. Especially with fantasy, I feel like I need to know the world. And like if there's like new words and stuff, like I need to know what they are. It's easier to do that when I'm gymming. You know what I just realized though is normally I just do a time lapse of me reading, but I can't for this one because I'm listening to an audiobook on my phone. I can't film and do that at the same time. But whatever, we're gonna start. And if you guys haven't tapped into audiobooks yet, this is your sign to tap in. We're gonna begin. Look how pretty the cover is. Look at that. So beautiful. And I've listened to it on 1.75 speed. Is that the best idea? Whatever.
Hello, I do as he says. Pins my arms down, though she didn't bother.
Okay. I need to leave in a little bit, but I'm eating breakfast right now. Oh my god, it's hot. I went to the gym and I came back, and as I was getting ready, I also was listening to it. It's actually really great. I like having quiet mornings. Like I don't like putting like stuff on like YouTube and Netflix and stuff. But I feel like this has been quite calming listening to audiobooks. So I'm 20% of the way through Girls of Paper and Fire now. I am really enjoying it a lot. I'm debating whether or not I want to start a book to read physically. Like I'm really enjoying this so far, but I feel like I should probably just start a new book too. I'm 20% of the way through, which is 2 hours and 50 minutes. I've changed to listening to this on double speed. So let me see how many pages that is. Okay, so far that's 77 pages. That's like less than I thought it would be. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start a new book, even though I'm in the middle of one. I'm debating on whether or not I want to read this witch book, this vampire book, or Madison Beer's memoir. I kind of want to start Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana because I saw Steph Bohr, she read this. Said it was really cute, cozy fall vibes with like a little romance subplot, but it's not like the main plot, which I love books like that. It's October 2nd. I'm trying to get into the fall spirit, so maybe I'll do that. This book right here. I think it's like a witch. She falls in love with the librarian there, and there's like a found family with kids. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read this one.
So our main character is a woman named Mika, and where's Micah? Anyway, she's a woman of color, so that's amazing immediately. She's basically asked to become like a live-in nanny for like this random estate because there's these 3 little girls who are witches and they're trying to raise them, but none of them are witches, and so they want her to like teach them witchy things. And of course, found family, she ends up falling in love. Just very wholesome autumn vibes.
It's time for me to go now, but I just started the Very Secret Society for Irregular Witches and I already love it so much. It's like cozy fantasy vibes. I'm 8% of the way through. Oh, it's 26 pages. So altogether this morning I've read 103. Okay, wait, that's low-key not bad. Wait a second. Okay, low-key? Okay, time to go to school. Of course, I'm going to be reading this book in like the 15 minutes it takes to walk to school. Okay, hi everyone, I'm back in literally the same spot that I left you in, so it looks like no time has passed. So much time has passed because I just came back from school. It's 4:30 now. I did listen to more of Girls of Paper and Fire and I'm at 28% now, which means that I need to read to the 29% mark of a very very strange society of irregular witches. And right now I'm at 15%. I just need to read to 29% and then 200 pages will be done. I know that I failed like every single challenge up until now, but I have a good feeling about this.
You know, the number one risk factor of me failing this challenge is that I fall asleep every single time I lie down and read, so I don't know why I chose to do this. I definitely knew better. In this moment, I was fighting demons and the demons won, and I decided that lying down was worth it because look, I literally took a nap there. Did you see? Do you see? Embarrassing. Anyway. Okay, wait, let me give an update about this book because I don't think I really give an update about it yet. We have our main character, her name's Lei. She gets picked to be one of the paper girls, basically concubines to the king, and they pick new ones every single year and you serve for 1 year. Disgusting. It's just like young girls serving a disgusting man. Gets sister snatched from her town to go become one of the paper girls. And in this society, there's like demons and stuff too, like animal demons. It's like a caste system. Like lowest caste is paper caste, which are just humans, which is our main character. Steel caste, I think it's the middle caste, which is like part human, part demon. And then moon caste is the highest caste, which is like demon, and they pretty much look like animals. The trope here that they're subverting is the fact that instead of her falling in love with like, I don't know, her bodyguard or like one of the soldiers in the palace or like with the king, she ends up falling for one of the other paper girls. And of course we met all the other paper girls and I knew right away which hoe it was. You already know. It's the hoe, the mysterious one with the husky voice. Not that interested in Lei because Lei is like stunningly beautiful. That is like her whole thing and that's why she got chosen. People always stare at her and stuff except for one hoe. Her name's Ren. Low-key, we don't know that much about her. And yeah, that's what the tea is. I'm like, this is so juicy. Okay, hello, welcome. It's day 2. Oh my gosh, my table is so I have to go to school, but I was reading / listening to reading all of this morning. So now I'm at 39% of Girls of Paper and Fire. And not to be that hoe again, but I did extra credit last night. I read until 42% of the very strange Society of Irregular Witches. I have some pages in the bank. Okay, low-key having to jump between these two books is making me have to do math. So this morning I read 42 pages of Girls, Paper, and Fire, and I have 41 pages in the bank for the witch book. So I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna read more of the witch book, but I have work today, and I also need to study for my midterm today. I also need to edit a video today. Low-key, there's a lot of things I need to do today because I didn't do it yesterday. Actually, let me give you an update about the witch book. I love the guy in this book. Grumpy librarian. He is like the father figure to these girls. Like they just love him so much and he cares about them so much. He's so protective over them. I love him so much. Like something about like a quiet man will like get me. Aside from the 2 of them and the 3 girls, like the other people who live on this estate are all like old. One of them tries to play like matchmaker and I think that's so funny because tag yourself like that man is me. He's my everything. I think I'm riled up too because I was watching the Darkest Minds movie last night, the one that flopped. Like 4 from Divergent and then Liam from the Darkest Minds. Like I literally like can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe type of hyperfixation about those 2 men when I saw those movies, and yeah, something about it, man. So I think I'm just riled up. Also. Okay, Loki, I need to go to school now. So this is me reading at school. We do get a 1-hour lunch break in between our classes every single day, but I always spend that lunch break like talking to my friends or doing something. So instead I took advantage of like the 10-minute break our anatomy prof gave us, which on a side note, I'm like so screwed for anatomy. So obviously I didn't get too much reading done, but honestly every little bit counts, so yeah. Also, here's a featurette from my friend. You can call her Cole Sprouse or E. coli as a nickname on this channel, but she's showing you her planner because this girl plans like it's her job. But isn't she such a gorgeous, gorgeous girl? Everyone better be nice to her, say something nice to her. Also, all of us are doing a stretch because our anatomy prof, he's so precious. He like put a stretch up to do in the last 5 minutes of class and he's like, you don't have to do it, but of course everyone did it because like, not to be dramatic, but I would die for this prof. Now, this is after class is done. We have a room that like anyone can just like chill in on our floor, and so I was the only one there, and this is literally so Canadian to me. Look at that, Tim Hortons. I decided to get some reading done over there before I needed to go to work, but of course I ended up napping because these big fat like couch chairs so dangerous. I'm literally self-sabotaging by doing this, I realize, but I had like the deepest, most bestest like REM sleep of my entire life. Also, those things on like the back like shelf, like the on top of the bookcase, I have no idea what those are, but like they're so scary, but I honestly have no idea what they are. Okay, 8:13 and I just got home and I'm so sweaty. I feel so gross. I don't know why it's so randomly humid today, and I went to the gym. I still don't think I've read the 200 pages. I think that I might be like pretty close though. I feel like I need to finish this book and then I'll be at 200 pages. According to this, I only have an hour and 14 minutes left. I think I need to get to like 92%, but I'm also so hangry. I'm gonna bulk make soup. It's gonna be a busy night.
Oh, I need to study for my exam. So I just checked. I'm 56% of the way through Girls, Paper, and Fire now, which means that I read 100 pages of this book today, or I listened to 100 pages. And then for this book, the quickest math you'll ever see, that means I need to read until 73%. And right now, oh, I'm at 70%. This is the best day ever. Oh, I'm so happy. Hello, everyone. I just came back from school. It's almost 4 p.m. but I didn't read anything because I woke up too late this morning. Actually, that's a lie. I woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning. Then I finished my book and then I went back to sleep and I overslept. But I finished The Very Secret Society of Miss Irregular Witches and I thought it was really cute, although I was kind of a little bit over it by the end, but I did just want to finish it so I can start a new book today. So we'll start a new book. So I read 73 pages this morning, 127 more pages of whatever book I'm gonna read. Oh wait, that's kind of a lot of pages. You guys haven't tried this popcorn? Let me put you on. Best popcorn ever. It's literally my hyperfixation right now. I saw Eamon from Book Talk talking about this book and how much it like how much she loves this so much. It seemed really spoopy vibe. Obviously it's like about vampires, but it's like childhood friends to estranged to like lovers. I don't know, there's like some childhood like love story there. And she said that it was so good. So this is the next book that I want to read. I'm gonna read the remainder of my 100 and something pages on here. I don't want to calculate it and see that it's like half the book that's gonna give me anger issues. 371 pages. I only need to read 34% of this book.
Okay, so our main characters, the main girl is Nina, and then the guy, I already forget what his name is, but basically when they're like 13 years old, they're like childhood friends. When they're 13 years old, Nina like got attacked by a monster. Wonder what the monster is. And they kind of parted ways. Now they're older, they re-meet. They've obviously been madly in love with each other since they were kids, and that's basically how this starts.
It's 8:45 now. I still haven't read more than 10%. I think I'm 10% of the way through. I showered. That's why my hair looks like this. But my exam is tomorrow. I think that's why I'm like a little bit can't concentrate on the book because in my mind I'm just like I should really be studying for my test. But here I am because this is what I need to do when you're trying to do booktube and you're trying to do grad school. Finally finished up to 30% mark of this book. I mean, it's getting juicy now because two main characters have finally met each other. They like parted ways when they were 13. Now they're 22, which is scary because I'm 22. The tea is that he thought she had died. He thought it was his fault, so he ran away pretty much, like without saying anything. He just dropped everything, ran away. She thought that he had left her and she never understood why. Like there was never a reason. He never said goodbye. That's like the juiciest setup ever. He was literally grieving her for years and it still affects him like to this day. Then to figure out that she's been alive this entire time and he's like madly in love with her. Been in love with her since they were like 8. I don't know, I think like it's a really cute like childhood friends lovers, except for the fact that I never got to see them really in their childhood. Like, you know, one thing about me is that my favorite thing about a book love story is like seeing people fall in love for the first time. But like they've like been in love. Like the story starts when they're like 13, madly in love with each other and then separated. But like I wish that I could see like the meet cute and like the build up. Like we get some flashbacks, not even flashbacks, just like references to like when they're like 8. I just think like a true childhood friends lovers story is like so underrated, where like you literally follow them from childhood to adulthood in that order. There's no past timeline, flashback. I just want to see two people falling in love, but unfortunately we don't really get that part, so I wish that we had got that. That's all I'm saying. I feel like we haven't spent enough time building up their history for them to like be meeting like this and then us to feel the tension of that history between them because we didn't see it and we don't know anything about it. Hopefully that picks up because that's like literally all I care about. Morning everyone. I need to leave right now to go take a midterm. So because of that, I didn't read anything this morning. I think I'm gonna actually take you guys to school with me today, which I never do. I have to be in like online classes and online calls today, and I'll take you guys to campus with me because I don't think I've done that because I'm too scared, naked and afraid, and so embarrassed. I'll go to like the big library where there's like no one around, but it's so quiet I can't breathe in there. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, time to go to school. Okay, I finished my test. I don't know if you can hear me. We have some class still. We literally have to be on calls or meetings until like 5 p.m. It's 2:23 right now. So I listened to some of my audiobook while I was walking. It's gonna be a grind tonight. Okay guys, I'm back home. It's 8:25 and it's about to be a grind to read, but first I need to do this one pre-recorded lecture before my class tomorrow. The last 2 lectures for this have been like 20 minutes each. I opened this one up, 42 minutes. It normally takes double the amount of time that the lecture is to actually get through it. Okay, I'm finally done. I literally have no idea what this lecture was about, but we're done. I think I only read like 4%. Okay. I don't know if I want to keep reading this book. I'm being so harsh. I literally just need to give it a shot. But like I said, like I explained it yesterday night, like I want to see 2 people falling in love. Let's see what else I have. Okay, someone commented that I should read Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Brando Sando. I literally haven't read a Brandon Sanderson book
because I don't think I'm smart enough. They said that it's like a good subplot of romance and that it's like slightly academic rivals to lovers. So I don't know, we'll see. Let me get myself together. I was just trying to pick a book to read and I got distracted and now I have even less time. So I think I'm gonna try reading Skyward by Brandon Sanderson because one person commented that I should try reading it. I read 15 pages of audiobook and then I'm gonna cash in, I think, the 41 pages that I have in the bank. So I only need to read 144 pages, thank God. And this book is 513 pages, bro. Oh, that's 28% of this book. Okay. It's about to be a grind, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what this book is about, by the way. I think it's like takes place at an academy. I love like a fantastical academy trope, like fantastical school trope. I'm just here for the romance. Okay, it's almost midnight now and I just finished up to the 28% mark of Skyward. I'm trying to guess who the love interest is and I actually can't figure it out. Actually, there's one wholesome one, but then there's like 3 like mean boys. There's no way. Is it gonna be with the main mean boy? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm tired and tomorrow's the last day of school and the last day of the challenge. I will just see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Morning. I'm about to go to the gym. I literally just woke up. It's 8 a.m. I actually woke up at 6. I tried to go to sleep. I couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. I don't know what happened, what it was. I just could not fall asleep. Then I ended up waking up at 6 a.m. and I could not go back to sleep. At 7, I slept for 25 minutes. I woke up and then I was like, no, I still don't feel good. So I set another 25-minute alarm. Now it's 8 and I normally go to the gym at like 7:30 or something because at 8 it's too late. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. Sometimes you just need to like blast music, you know what I mean? Hello everyone, sorry, I'm in the washroom because I don't want to turn the light on in my room. I'm back from school. It's almost 8 p.m. actually. I could have been back earlier, but then I spent like 2 hours wandering through stores, just like touching stuff and putting stuff back, and I bought nothing. That's my favorite hobby to do on a Friday night. Here's what happened. Well, first of all, today was a great day because someone that I didn't know, but now I know, complimented my pants. They're like, oh my god, they're like the garage cargos that everyone and their mother owns. He was a PT student, shout out if you're watching this, you're definitely not. So that put me in a good mood. Second of all, I tried listening to it when I was walking around, but here's what's something that happened is that for some reason, I have no data on my phone until October 10th. I don't know what happened. I definitely did not burn through the data that I had. There's no way. Anyway, so now I'm naked and dataless for like another week. And so I couldn't open Libby on my phone and I couldn't listen to it. I've been trying to listen to it now and my phone is charging now, but I'm literally almost done that book. I'm gonna try to finish it and I don't know how many pages that is and I haven't been checking, but I genuinely think I have like maybe 1 hour left, like 2 hours, but I'm listening to 2 times speed, so 1 hour left total. I'm gonna put it on while I shower and I'll tell you about the book because I haven't talked about it that much. I need to go piss, girl. Update because it's 11 p.m. and I still haven't finished this audiobook because I got distracted. 33 minutes left.
How does it feel to betray the demon who has been unfailingly dedicated to your worthless king? The fox caresses her king's face. This has been a Hachette audio production of Girls with Paper and Fire, written by Natasha Young, produced by Cheryl Smith.
Young. Oh girl, I've been pronouncing her name so wrong. Finally finished that book and I calculated it and that was 146 pages that I read. So I just need to read 54 more pages in order to finish this challenge. Okay, I think I would rate this book a solid like 3 stars. I think like it just was like another fantasy book to me. Like I feel like it wasn't slow burny at all, obviously. Aside from it being like an obligatory romance in a fantasy, like I didn't really feel any of like chemistry or like tension in like a natural way. But you know what? It's like honestly fine because this was a win for the sapphics anyway. Of color too. I just wish that the romance was like more, I don't know, like organic. Like it's literally 2 women. Like I want to see a female friendship at the, you know what I mean? Because you guys know me, I love a romance that has like an emotional attraction and like emotional intimacy before any physical attraction at all. I wouldn't say it was like insta-lovey, like not in an obvious way, but it felt more like an infatuation. Like, these hoes are saying they love each other and I'm like, girl, you don't even know each other. Like this is just infatuation. There's that. The toxic of me to want to change books again. I don't know why I have like such a hard time. Like I'll read the 38 pages. Okay, I just got to part 3. So I still have some more pages to read because it's only 35%. But what the hell was that last chapter? I didn't know I was signing up to read the Game of Thrones of Spaceship Wars. I don't know why I thought this book was fantasy. It's literally not. It's sci-fi. Sci-fi is my least read genre because I'm not good at understanding it, which is ringing true to this day. Whatever, live, laugh. My hair? Oh girl, tomorrow's an everything shower kind of day. I got to 38% of Skyward, which brings me to those 200 pages that I needed to read for today. Thank God. That's officially the end of this challenge, but I'll give my final thoughts and end the video. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow because it's midnight now. I need to intro the video tomorrow too. We're gonna do that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's the next day. Now I'm gonna finish off this video. If you want to do the challenge, my tip for you is to read audiobooks. That's gonna be all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't already and follow me on my socials are all linked in the description and I'll see you all in the next one. Good fortune, Toby.